Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathologic.
Yes.
Yes, welcome on in, Mark. Yeah, you. Don't look at me like that. Yeah, welcome on in everyone. It is a new day, it's the 11th day, and we have a whole city ahead of us. And we talked to the old Gimskis. Yes, indeed, the old Gimskis were actually to Capella and Big Vlad, not actually to Little Vlad. I think he's dead, so yeah, I won't be able to talk to him. So we have a lot of places to go today, and it's the beginning of a new day. How early is it? It's already 1 AM. Well, I guess how late it is what I should have been asking. So where are we going? I kind of want to go to Aglaia first, or soon. Anyway, then again, going to the town hall might be quite important as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the town hall, go to Yulia, and then come back around and go to the cathedral after that. Of course, we're gonna need to be careful here with infection. I'm not infected, I don't think. I think I did my proper scumming last episode to prevent that from becoming a reality. And these guys, of course, can cure me at any time. Oh, we have criminals! No, I don't have a weapon. Well, I have a weapon now. Okay, let's see what I can do. Aha! I don't like the noises. Ooh. Okay, I'll take that. Good. No sneaking, no sneaking. 1 AM, we got plenty of time. As I actually, the only reason to be out in the morning is not apart from the criminals, of course, because you might want to kill them. It is the cathedral, not cathedral, the theater. Yeah, these guys put me on edge, to be honest. Did you guys do the killing properly? I think so. Let's go inside and get the weird soundtrack. Oh, no. What are you doing here?
I'll find a use for every single person here. I'll perform the essential miracle.
You will perform the essential miracle? I thought the Canes were trying to do that. Is she opposed to the Canes, as in the opposite? Is the Bachelor supposed to be like the sort of middle ground between her and sorry, not the Bachelor, the Outer Spec supposed to be the middle ground between the Bachelor and her, the Changeling? People in the comments, more than one people at least has told me in the comments that their favorite campaign is the Aerospec one. So I wonder if that's just because it is the most complete and sort of the middle ground and trying to get the best of both sides without either one genocide, which is what the Canes seem to want, and her. I don't know what's wrong with her actually. If she tells me that, if she's been telling me the truth, there's not a lot of wrong with her. And now I want you to forget everything that you have ever been told about me. Well, speaking of which, exactly what I was saying. Trust me, she says, look me in the eye, or look down, or else you may think that I'm trying to mesmerize you and impose my line of thinking upon you. Aglaia is a traitor. She is the main foe on your victory road. On my victory road? Because, yeah, that's sort of, that's the only part that I don't like of this soundtrack. Otherwise, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's sort of weird. It's just, it sets me on edge, and I think it's supposed to, maybe. You liar. Yeah, I have sided with Aglaia, and I think I will side with Aglaia. So I think she's telling the truth here, but my character doesn't. My character says, you liar. Aglaia is my best friend, the bestest of friends, and most reliable ally I have. It was she who opened my eyes to the cunning deceit of the powers that be. I have witnessed her rightness firsthand. She's telling lies. I've just found out that she doesn't want to find the source of and defeat the disease at all. She's not counting on victory. She's not trying to find a way to preserve the town in its true form. Her inquisitorial mission is just a smokescreen, a performance. Why? Please be so kind as to explain yourself. She is doomed, sentenced to death. Her commission here was her last chance. She had to find a way to save the infected, but her job was done by the Ripper, Artemi Burak. Yesterday, she received a letter. Why'd you call him the Reaper? It's because he does autopsies, or is there more than that? Because that sounds like a little bit of a generalization. He did one autopsy once, and you call him the Reaper right away. What is this? There's the butchers. They do a lot of more cutting up. I never really fully understood what those were all about, but still. Yesterday, she received a letter. The powers that be do not acknowledge that she's fulfilled her mission. She will be executed as soon as she gets back. Why would she target the polyhedron then? Is she targeting the polyhedron? Please don't. She's doomed anyway? Because of hatred. Aglaia sees the polyhedron as Nina Kana's infernal gift. She thinks that Nina rose high, but her pride drew down the wrath of the heavens. Aglaia believes that her duty is to destroy this challenge before it has led to more evil. Or maybe she doesn't even believe that. Did she call me a ram? I got the vague recollection of that. I don't like your mouth. Why are you doing that with your mouth? What does Nina have to do with her? Nina Kana is her sister. Didn't you know? She used to be Nina Lilac before marrying Victor. Wait. Nina wasn't... She... What? She's not... It's not a matriarchal thing? Oh. That actually doesn't make much sense. If the women... Well, the marriage must have some mystical properties then, because if it is the women and the daughters and all that sort of stuff that actually inherit the powers in the whole town, actually I'm thinking everyone would have to have a matriarchal system for that. Otherwise, and actually, is it the granddaughters or is it always daughter? Yeah, I don't know. I think Maria is Nina's daughter, not granddaughter. Although the ages kind of mix me up because she's pretty young. And yeah, I know why. Because Victor is sort of... the ages, they look very different. Anyway, so it is a display of family sentiments. She desperately, hopelessly abhors her sister, even stronger than her worst enemy. When I got to uncover this secret and looked into her soul, my hair stood on end. You have a beanie, so that must have been a proper thing that you saw. Aglaia believes her sister to be the devil himself. I guess herself, a deathbringer, and you've been a mere tool for her. Okay, how so? It's all very simple. The army came, the Inquisitor, halfway to the scaffold already, has no power over the cannons, so she made you convince the commander, for General Ashes does not believe her one bit, but you will offer him a false report with a clear heart and point in the wrong direction. Well... Actually, that doesn't make sense. This line points to a problem, but there's another problem. She doesn't need me to control the commander. No, she does, actually. I mean, normally she wouldn't, I don't think. But the game actually goes out of its way to point out that the commander trusts me implicitly. And multiple people have told me that already. So, I think the game is trying to point at that direction, that she actually needs me to control the commander. But this is a good point, so I'm still gonna make it. She could offer him 10 official reports. Inquisitors know how to do that. And also, it is her role, and the commander wants to meet her, and all that. No, the commander is smart. Yeah, that's fine. Well, perhaps not very smart, but he's very astute. Yeah, tell him right next... You were... Miss, you need... Oh my god. Perhaps not very smart, but he's very astute. When it comes to honor, he'd see the deceit straight away. Aglaia knows that very well. No, she needed you to get at him with your honesty, because you believed you were telling the truth. Actually, that just, that's not very... No. That's not a good explanation. That's a terrible explanation, actually. But it is obvious that that is the truth. I think it would be... Actually, it's not obvious that it's the truth, but I believe it is what the story is all about. I think she's telling the truth in the context of the story. It's just not very well written. Because what she's proposing here, maybe not with so many words, is that the commander... Well, it is literally what she's proposing here. That the commander would see her deceit, but not mine. But she's saying that because he's smart and not perceptive. She should say perceptive. The commander is perceptive or knows how to read people. When she says he's smart, it kind of sounds like he'd No, not very smart, but he's very astute when it comes to honor. Maybe... Oh, I got confused. Okay, so yeah, okay, so it's good. It's just weirdly phrased and I got confused. So she started with smart and then corrected herself, which is exactly what she should have done. Because it's not about smarts. It's about astute here, just sort of standing for knowing what the inner motives of a person are. I suppose that's mostly what she's trying to say, because he actually would read her rather than read me, because he can't read me because I believed I was telling the truth. But of course, if he's just calculating and saying, okay, this thing that I'm being asked of doing, it doesn't make sense, then smarts would be the ones to come into play. But that's not what is in case here. He can't judge it based on smarts, but he could read, he could see through her. Anyone could play that role, I say. As you can see, she says, you fit into it perfectly. Bravo. Encore. And you're telling me precisely the opposite of encore. And your persona was the smartest and the fairest. Well, thank you. Others would have been less convincing in this role, and less hot. Aglaya wanted to make a precise strike in fashion. She couldn't, and, anyway, I'll stop with the jokes. She couldn't afford to make mistakes. Yeah, she had Burak. He trusted her so much that he's indifferent towards the tower. Burak is dead. He fell several hours ago while trying to wrest his inherited rights from the foreman Owen's hands. The abattoir has swallowed him. There's only me and you now. Think, Bachelor. I don't believe you. I need facts. No, we need proof, you idiot. How do you know? This proof. I think I could have said proof before. I think it's just not. They're not synonyms. You need proof for facts, and then, like, yeah, you need facts. That's. But you don't believe the. Anyway, I need to think.
Yes?
So should I accept her? Oh my God! What is your? All of you are obsessed with murder and destruction. Why doesn't it occur to you, to any of you, that you can heal without cutting the sick parts off? By the way, 2 days ago I received a letter from you. Who was it supposed to... What was it supposed to mean? Take it at face value, Bachelor. Nothing has to be broken, believe me. This town is alive. As for you and our respects, you are demons, deceived and ruthless. Deceived. Your eyes are white for you are blind. Maybe she is the halfway point. Your tongues are red for you thirst for blood. Yourselves are invincible, but you are hollow. One of you wants to decapitate it. Excuse the hiccup. Another to slice away its body. Rhapsodizing. That's a word? Awesome. And you? And I will keep everything. Both of you are destined to fail. Both of you will ruin that which can leave united. United tragically, but united still. Let them argue, let them deny one another. But that is exactly how it grows. The town is inconceivable without the tower. The tower is impossible without the town. How are you going to keep it all? It's impossible. To keep it all? True. It can only happen miraculously. You can't do that. Just trust me. That will be your miracle. Although Burak doesn't need that anymore. He has paid for his thickness in spades. I am very confused with this particular dialogue, and I don't fully understand what she's trying to say. I can do that. You'll see. Yeah, I think these are just flavor.
I'll find a use for
text.
every single person here.
Yeah.
I'll perform the essential miracle.
Such is life. Let's have a chat with you, sir. Oh my God, I'm sorry I did that to you. I saved the game.
My arms are stiff.
They are very stiff. I don't know what you're doing. That was a purposeful animation? That was pretty cool then. We wait for tomorrow, apparently. That is weird. Yeah, this track really puts me on edge. I do not like it at all. My God. It's the repetition of the notes more than precisely the brass instruments that are doing it. I just and that's why I say I think it is meant to put me on edge. It's like the military and sort of your arms are stiff thing. Anyway, Yulia, I'm coming for you. She's all right? No. She's not alright. She got herself infected again. Unless she hasn't? Well, let's have a chat with you, sir. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I got drugs for this. What is this called? Monominikinicum. That's the one. Yes, yes. Just shut up. Yulia, why do you do this? Where are you getting your infection from? Did I not cure you?
As the mind endeavors to...
Shut up. She doesn't even need anything. She's just sort of standing here. Well, I like her a lot more than the stupid Saburov jerk. Just the worst character in the world. No, not actually, as in written, but I hate him. I hate him because he played me for a fool, and I'm sure he had his reasons. If only, I mean, of course he had his reasons. Maybe he didn't like me. That's a reason. That's a reason. No, I guess an excuse, maybe. I don't know. There's nuanced. Ooh, oh, it's fine. There's nuanced interpretations for. Okay. Let's pay attention to what we're doing here. That guy's running a little bit. He's just training. He's training. Making sure that everything is fine and good. I think we're coming up. Yes, we are. On the shelter. Very aptly named. I guess I never really paid attention to the names. Maybe now I'm at the stage of the game that I can look at the names and sort of figure it out.
I think I'm fading. My clothes are worn into holes.
My clothes are worn into holes? They have become a hole. Is that what she means? That is amazing. Let's see, Yulia, the trammel. I don't know what it means. I think it might be like a thing that you wear around your throat. Might be. Like, not like a collar, but almost like one. The rod over here for the commander of the troops. I guess that symbolizes the rod that beats people. The studio over there. I can't see that one anymore. Sticky's house. Andrew Stamatin's pub. The Willows for Anna Angel's house. I don't know what willow means apart from the name of a tree. But it might be something else. Like Grace's Lodge. We got thing. I never really did go in there, did I? Rubin's Prosectorium. Bad grief, these guys are not presumptuous enough to name their houses. Not that I have anything against naming your house, but anyway, just, yeah, it's fine. Over here we have the lump. Maybe because it symbolizes these, I don't fully understand. The shelter over there, and over here we have the crucible, which can symbolize the religious nature of their family, I guess. But it also, or the superstitious nature of the family as well, that could be also an interpretation. It can also symbolize what the crucible means, which is a cross, which is a place where you die as a punishment for your crimes. Let's be careful here. There it is. And it could be that. Is this not a... can you please die? My god. For 822 coins. I mean, that's good. I get the impression that I should have more money somehow. So maybe I should be hunting more of these guys, or in particular going more into ninja houses. I don't know. It's too finicky. It's too finicky shooting ninjas. I'd rather not. How are you up here? Oh, because this is still plagued. Hi. Bye. Okay, are we missing anything? No. This is plagued. This is not plagued. Well, that is plagued. This is safe. Brilliant. I love it. Let's have a chat with Maria. Oh, be careful. And a lot of burning going on outside. But that's not burning as in... What? What the hell? Of course it doesn't work. I wasn't expecting it to. I would be extremely surprised if it did. Did she die? No, she must be with the others. She must be probably not here. This is Victor's house. Or is it Gorgie's? It's Victor. Is it Gorgie? Oh, it's low. It's open. Okay. Is Gorgi. Hi.
In growing old, we become more foolish and more wise.
They are opposites. No. No. I don't know what he means. That's like the definition of demagogy. Demagogy? Demagogy? I don't know how to pronounce that word. But it is because any interpretation is a valid interpretation of what he said, and that's what that means.
Capella has made peace with Caspar so that she can marry him someday and subdue his will.
Caspar? Maria is getting ready to become a mistress, he says. Do you know about mistresses, Bachelor Dankovsky? Yes, I've heard about them. We're not sure if we ought to be happy or sad. The joy could not be greater if she were to become a mother, for today a wondrous creature will be born. But the sorrow is also great. Maria is leaving. We used to have a beloved daughter, and today we're going to lose her. Yeah, because you're gonna get a mother. You are truly weird. But I'm sticking with you. You've written that the coming of a mistress will stop the pestilence. Oh yeah, did you send me a letter about that? She wanted to talk to me, didn't she? It is too late now. Maria is unconscious. Her latest fit came last night. She came for a brief while, and then fell back into the depths. She will wake up soon, and I believe my daughter will be able to rise from the depths to which she descended. Why did she summon me? My daughter had two final wishes, to talk to her mother, and to visit the other two chrysales. Yeah, it is indeed the plural version of chrysales with an I. She can do neither now. I don't think she will ever talk to her mother again, but she must see the future mistresses. They must acknowledge her. Who are these future mistresses? There used to be 3 powers in our town, he says. They may not exist anymore, but they have left offshoots. 2 more heiresses will become mistresses when their time comes. One is Capella, Victoria's daughter. I don't know who the other one is. Well, that would be Clara. Right? It must. It may be Saburova's successor, but it's not Clara. Clara is pure. Oh yeah, I've heard of this. Then who is it? The Saburovs had no other successor. Why are you so sure it isn't Clara? Because Clara was here a while ago. She looked at me in the eye, and I can tell good from evil all right. No, she's not the mistress of Earth. She may very well be a true saint, but I can feel where the real mistress of the Earth is now. She's hiding somewhere in the termitary. Oh. Her name... Isn't her name like the Mother? It makes sense that it would be her. Yeah, the little girl. You guys remember? I don't remember exactly her name. Alright, is there something you want me to tell them? Someone needs to take the symbols of succession from these chrysales. They know what this is about, because they can also feel this awakening. It is very much possible that Capella knows who has intended the title, or who has inherited the title of Katerina, the usurping mistress of the earth. She was, after all, the leader of one of the powers while we were dead. While we were dead? While we were dead. She was... While we were dead. I don't understand that. Why are you... Oh, no, wait a minute. Holy crap. I understand that now. Oh. You know who we're talking to. Whom we're talking to. This is Simon. Of course it is. Unless it is the mother. We used to have a beloved daughter. Isn't that his sister? Yep. This is either Simon or Nina. Does he refer to Nina here? If she were to become a mother, for today, a wonder creature will be born. To Maria's unconscious. My daughter had 2 final wishes to talk to her mother. It kind of sounds like this might be Nina rather than Simon. Let's see. Well, yeah. Why are you asking me? Maria did, he says. She specifically pointed out that she didn't want a stranger's hand to touch the rings that will forever adorn her body. Yeah, this changes things, I suppose. Okay, let me look at the letters. We didn't actually receive a letter from her. I think this might come later on. These canes, they are a strange lot. The decline of the family is apparent. You can almost see the enormous cloud of foreboding that sprawls over the roof of the crucible. Still, they seem to rejoice in understanding that their imminent death is nothing compared to the bliss that the birth of a new mistress will bring. Victor says that the attributes of her power should be collected from Capella and from the changeling. No, not the changeling. From the mother, from the tiny little kid in the cemetery, unless it's not. Anyway, we'll see next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathologic. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.